Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we take a stack of source material articles, research, personal notes, and really just try to filter it down to the surprising nuggets of knowledge that genuinely stick with you.
And our mission today, well, it takes us deep into the heart of London.
To one of its most famous, most colorful, and, as it turns out, historically bizarre locations, Portobello Road.
It's a place everyone thinks they know. You know, the antiques, the market, all that vibrant noise.
Yeah.
But what our sources show is that this street is a living, breathing microcosm of some pretty extreme psychological and financial contrasts.
Okay.
It's this chaotic backdrop for stories of secret addiction, devastating trauma, and even accidental tragedy.
And we can't even begin this deep dive without unpacking the street's name itself, because its origin story is so outlandish, it just sets the stage perfectly for the bizarre narratives we're about to explore.
It really does.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The name Portobello is a commemoration of Admiral Vernon's 1739 capture of the Spanish city of Portobello in the Caribbean.
And if you're asking yourself, why did 18th century Britain decide to launch this massive, really costly military operation against a pretty minor Spanish port in Panama?
Right, what's the big deal?
The answer is simultaneously simple and just. Unbelievable. A severed ear.
A severed ear? It sounds like a joke. It's almost a cartoonish historical fact.
But it's not. We're talking about Captain Robert Jenkins, who stood before the House of Commons
In front of everyone.
and famously presented his own amputated ear, which he claimed Spanish Coast Guards had cut off after they pillaged his ship.
And this wasn't just, some piece of evidence. This became a symbol of national humiliation.
Exactly. It triggered a huge wave of public outrage. This one single visceral act of a politician holding up human remains was the tipping point that lawmakers needed to justify going to war with Spain.
And it launched Britain into the conflict known incredibly as the War of Jenkins's Ear.
I mean, you couldn't make it up.
So, because of a political crisis sparked by a mutilated ear in 1739, a landowner in Notting Hill, decades later, names his property Portobello Farm after the victory.
And that little lane eventually became the winding, chaotic street we know today.
Its history built on outrage and political theater.
And that heritage of chaos, vibrancy, and these hidden histories is the perfect foundation.